Good morning, modeling groups and people and YouTubers and content creators and model car builders. This is my entry build video for the 2023 NASCAR build, and I'm going to show you what kit we're going to be working with. Well, one of them. This is the initial one. This is what will be the primary one. This will be the one that I know will get done. The other one I hope will get done because I hope to build another one. I'll mention that later. But to keep it pretty much brief, we're going to go with this one here. And from the way I'm looking at it, I believe everybody's seeing this backwards, but I ain't figured that out yet. Got to work on it. I'm planning to get a different camera, web camera. So this is the Dale Earnhardt Wild Side kit, which a lot of people call this the pass in the grass. That is not what happened. That is Bill Ayers to knock Dale Earnhardt through the grass, and Earnhardt showed the homeboy how to drive a race car. Not just put the pedal down, but drive a race car. That's what this dude here done. He was a pedal pusher. He was a race car driver. And by sales of stuff, everybody talks about how popular this dude over here was. Sales of souvenirs said this dude right here was the guy. Talking facts, ain't telling you no lies. So, of course, we have the chrome tree. Most of that, of course, become unchromed to get properly painted. This is not really that much of an older kit, so to speak, but it been around a little while. I have the glass in here. Of course, the glass had broke and was loose, but I have it on a towel. The little side glass windows. Both the front and the rear don't look that bad. There's a little smudge here, there, and yonder. I think pledge or some sort of medium like that should take it out. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but it's a model car. Dale Earnhardt came out the window one time at Richmond to clean the mud off. I reckon I can deal with a little something going on right there with that. Of course, we got the Maypops, Goodyear Maypops. Y'all may call them tires. So, there in the kit. This is the kit decal sheet, and I have no idea how well this is going to, you'll be able to see the difference, but now this is the kit set of decals, and these are from Power Slide. Again, I don't know how much difference you're able to tell within the color of the two, but these are a lot deeper in their coloration. I don't know how that'll play out. In particular, off of this, we will be going with the Redheaded Stranger, which is a Daytona version. And I think it was Daytona, so don't shoot me if I'm wrong. It happens. But this is the plan. We'll be using this sheet. This sheet here will go to something, I don't know, maybe I'll add a little extra diorama for this or something. I don't know. You know, that's kind of the plan at the moment. I grew up being a Dale Earnhardt fan. Back in early 70s, I got a picture of me standing beside a show car for Richard Petty. And of course, when you're young, and that was the only name you could remember at that age. You know, I started with a little bit of Richard, but it instantly, you know, I started liking Dale once we actually started going to races. Most were local here at South Boston. South Boston Speedway at that time. Tommy Ellis was running there, but the guy that was really tearing up the local track was Jeff Bodine. Him and the Emmanuel Savakis car, just off the charts. Then one day in the back fence came a car white, red 00s, named Sam Art. Should be in the NASCAR Hall of Fame. He showed up in all that dominations of the white 99, the white Tornado. Out the door, done. So that's just a little old history there that I remember. Here's the body. We have some severe, for this kit, body line right here that's just mold line that's going to have to be dealt with. So that's nothing that we can't handle. I've got a couple of the Salvino releases, but supposedly there's a window fit issue, and I haven't really done them to know. So I'm going to jump that bridge. So we might get a Salvino body and put it in the mix, or we might use this with Salvino glass or vice versa. I don't know. Just going to answer that once the time comes. But so, of course, that's in the mix coming. Right here we got the nose. Nothing y'all not familiar with. We have the chassis, floor pan, the rear suspension, inner roll cage parts, and of course the drive shaft. And we have one of the down bars. This piece right here is the down bar off of that center roll bar here. It touches the floor. Here's the rest of the roll cage that's on a different. And again, to be, by the time this kit was put out as the wild side, this kit had been in production, the Monte Carlo, for quite some time. So it's in real good shape. What little flash and mold line is on is not too bad. We have the rear bumper, cover, to be specific. Right here we've got the various engine. Right here, front suspension, drive, steering parts, the motor mount, the crossover style headers, the shocks, the dual shocks, the front of the transmission, I'm sorry, I'm having a day. Had a family kind of get together reunion where we got together this morning. Have a long lost cousin that become from long lost to being a part of the group. Bless her heart, she's in for something with us. So again, this is the rear end parts. Some different motor parts, fire extinguisher, water cooler, which is Coleman, I assume. The heads, the arbitrary camera part, which looks a hair different than I remember it looking. And of course, the dump pipes for the exhaust. All right. Then the last piece of the puzzle, we got the seat, which was, because of the Earnhardt legacy, everybody's heard the story about the modified 64 Ford Mustang front seat. Bucket seat is where Earnhardt really enjoyed his seat being made like. And of course, he was hard-headed and stubborn about it, in which different people say that was part of what caused him to pass away in 2001 in his wreck, is not catching up with the safety. And you can have your opinion on it, and you can think the way you want to. I have a different view, and my view is when it's your time, it's your time, no matter what the circumstances are. He could have been in the perfect situation, and it'd be his time, and it just happened. But, it's hard to look at that and not wonder what would have happened. And the last piece in checking the bag is, of course, the steering wheel. Everybody, look, check your bags. I'm looking in here. Got a piece here that looks like it could be something for somebody. I don't know, but you know what? It didn't hurt nothing in the box. I just put it right over there. It didn't hurt nothing. Hey, it just said, I got it in the box. I didn't make a trash can. Trash can over here on the side. So there we go. That's going to be my NASCAR entry. Thanks to the people putting it on, which I think is Fred Henry and somebody else. I'm sorry that I haven't looked at it and had it wrote down. Again, it's been a long day, and I mean it's still pretty early. I mean we're talking not late at all. I do intend to do another one, which is going to be, at this moment, I'm planning to do the Ross Chastain, one of the deliveries for that car. I'm just not set in stone on it. And because there's other bills in my mind that I really want to, I want to get to this year. I'm going to add a little something in here. I don't know what all you guys have seen this right here. It's JB Weld Super Weld. It's a UV activated super glue from what I gather. And you basically have to squirt it out on the object, and then you use the UV light. I don't know if you can see it. It's not showing up the UV light on the end. You can see it's on right there. To actually cure it. So I don't know how this works. I plan on using it. I've seen the Bondic, B-I-O-N-D-I-C, and I am not a fan of it for various reasons. I mean, I've never talked to nobody who's had really great results with it. I saw somebody on the YouTube video talk about it, and they used it, but I was not really all that hip. Last little thing I'm going to show y'all before I sign out, but it's because it's on my mind. I've been meaning to show it. This is a Citadel hobby knife. Comes with blades. Screw in here. Gives you a spot right here. You know, all of us end up putting our thumbs up here on the blade like this. Well, it gives you a little knurled resting spot. It's got some grip right here. And it's sharp. It works good. There's some advantages and disadvantages to it. And I have 3 or 4 different brands knives here. I don't know why I get so many, but I reckon I'm just, I don't know, just looking for something that works more better than something else. Found a, let me see, I got some different tweezers, which are cheaper than some of the other ones. Like I found these that do the, you know, clamp down themselves. I don't know what brand, but I like them. So there you go. Love to hear your comments. I appreciate to everybody who's joined the channel, who has watched the channel, commented. You know, I don't never talk about people hitting the notification bell, because if you're legitimately interested in somebody's channel, you're going to seek it out. You know, Jason Hanscom, I always want to watch his videos, and they always pop up pretty regular. Mark Batson, Lucas C is on a regular. It'll pop up just regular in my YouTube feed. But I never mention the notification bell, because I just think at some point in time, sometimes that can be annoying. Because most of us will get these notifications on our phone, and that's why I never click the bell. I don't want the notifications going off on my phone all the time. So that's just me. But I do appreciate, during my 250 giveaway, like a day or two after, I went over 300. So we're on the long march towards 500. Hopefully we'll get there. We'll have another giveaway at the 500 mark. Jack in the Box Models has, where he unboxed or opened what I sent him for the giveaway for second place. Go give that a look. I haven't seen Plastic Buzzard on his yet. I may just be not in the loop and haven't looked today. I really haven't. And so hopefully, you know, he'll get his open, get his video out there, so you can see what all he got. I did add some stuff to both of those packages that were not in the giveaway, so to speak. But Jack in the Box mentioned to me in an email that he was excited about winning the decals because he needed decals for his box. Well, being that I work on pit crews here at South Boston over the years, I have a quite extensive group of contingency decals. Whether, you know, most are Wayland late model stuff, or they're the Dodge Wayland stuff. It's like right here, I've got an IMSA decal. Of course, I work at VIR. So those are my, you know, go-to things. And I'll turn around here and show you what the bad part of my head looks like. So, yeah, there you go. Oh, one more thing. While I'm sitting here looking at it, something interesting. Do you have any skeletons in your closet? Do you have any skeletons in your closet? Yeah. That gets annoying in a hurry. However, what this tells me is inside of this little dude's head, you know, Rick Zink has to love these things, but inside of his head is a light and a sound board. Well, what if you were to take them, let's ignore the sound. What if you take this apart and then you use those lights for like different things, whether it's a Star Trek bill or some kind of lights you want flashing on a, whether it's a, I don't know, whatever. You could take this apart, get those pieces, put them in a build. You can always make the wires longer if you want to hide whatever batteries in here. So just one of those food for thought things. And they always talk about having pointers to point things at. I see these guys with all these skeleton hands pointing out stuff on stuff. Why they do that, I don't know. But there it is. That's another one of those neat little things. Found at Dollar Tree, which is $1.25 tree now. Also found at the $1.25 tree was the bat. He just hangs around in here. Last time we had the dealings with him, he got kind of shocked. His mouth fell open. He just has a moment. So, look guys, day's Saturday. When I make this, we're having chaos and anarchy go on because I'm fat. But I want y'all to have a good day, and make sure you tell your family you love them. Got to see, the reason we had the family get together today is we had the last male of my family that's in my daddy's range. My uncle passed away, and that leaves us with 2 aunts left, and the 2 girls. She was the second oldest, which is Aunt Becky, and then of course the second youngest, she was just barely older than my dad. They're both still here. And I'm going to tell you something. You got to love them while they're here, because if you don't, they're going to be gone one day, and it's just nothing but a memory. Memories do not hug. Memories do not hold your hand, and you don't cry with them. And it's sad to only get together at funerals. Most people have a car ride away, a phone call away. Don't let them leave here without them knowing you love them. Whether it's your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother. It's important. It really is. And love on your people, man. Love on your people. So, with that little piece right there, hey, look, that's a good day. Later.